Hey, it's me, Emile natin, Emile Meister, the one and only, back with another post-Dynamite review show, the first Dynamite of the TBS era. I am back. It's been a while, actually, since I uploaded a video here on YouTube. I am going to upload this on Facebook as well a little bit later. So yeah. It's been a while. I spent the holidays with the family. I spent the holidays going somewhere else, and like everybody else right now, I felt under the weather for the past couple of days, but I am okay now. I'm fine. I just have this sipon in Filipino. But I'm completely okay now. So let's get right into it. But before we review Aew Dynamite today, please follow me on Twitch at Neil_Meister. I swear, beginning this year, I will now stream every single Friday. I kind of promised that. Also, on Twitter at Emile_Meister, also on Twitter, and give a brother some love. Subscribe to this channel. I'll make this channel grow so that we can have plenty more fun content. Reaction videos. Gameplay videos. So that we can have more of that here on YouTube as well. So this is the first AEW Dynamite on TBS, of course. For those who doesn't know, TBS stands for Turner Broadcasting System. It is the main flagship TV station of the TBS, the Turner company. The TNT was their sister company, and I feel like TBS has always been the station, but the TNT station did grew in popularity, not just in the US but all over the world, because of Nitro back in the day, and also because of the NBA on TNT, which like a lot of most people, especially here in the Philippines, because Filipinos are NBA fanatics, so they know the NBA on TNT show. So yeah. But now the AEW Dynamite is on TBS, and wrestling is back on TBS for the first time since Thunder in God knows how many years. So let's get right into it. First match on the card was Hangman Adam Page against Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. If it does go to 60 minutes, there will be judges who's going to determine who is the winner. But fortunately, it didn't need to go to the judges' decision, as Hangman Adam Page retained the AEW World Heavyweight Championship after a buckshot lariat to Bryan Danielson in an incredible match, much better than the first one. Because a lot of people during the first match, there was this polarizing opinion about maybe it should have gotten to 60 minutes. Getting to 60 minutes was just the right decision. So there was debate on both sides, and it was polarizing. But this one, I think the people unanimously agree that this was the better match of the two. And I felt like in the first one, both men didn't went full gear. Like, I knew they still had that one gear that they could go, and they could just go full speed, full fast and furious and all that. But this one they absolutely did. This was a very hard hitting match. Adam Page got bloody early on in that match, and Bryan Danielson by the end of that match, he was wearing a crimson mask because of the blood he was he was sporting on his face. So that was an incredible match. But I felt like that was the payoff. This is a blow-off match. We will never get this match anytime soon. This is it. Bryan has lost, and Page has gotten Bryan twice now. So yeah, I feel like Hangman should move on to other contenders. But the question now is, who is the next in line? Because the main event players are busy with other things. MJF and CM Punk are having their own little feud. Hangman, MJF and CM Punk is busy with their own feud. Who else? Bryan Danielson, who couldn't possibly challenge anymore, I think. Adam Cole is still dealing with the best friends, and Kenny Omega's out. So who is the next in line for Hangman Page? Maybe Miro? I expect it can be Miro, I think, because Miro has been gone for a really long time. Reports says that he's dealing with an injury, but we're still not sure about that. So maybe Miro is going to be Hangman's next challenger. I would love to see Miro challenge for the World Championship after he had that incredible reign as the TNT Champion. So let's see down the road. But this was an incredible match. Hangman Page shown us time and time again. He's the face of AEW. He's the face of this company, and he's going to be the face in the future as well. So, again, congratulations to Hangman Page for an incredible performance, retaining the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Let's go to the second one. Captain Sean Dean defeating MJF via disqualification. What happened was, MJF and Sean Dean will have a match. CM Punk run down to the ring. MJF, like the coward that he is, exited the ring. CM Punk gave Sean Dean a GTS, disqualifying MJF, giving the win to Sean Dean. For the first time in God knows how long, a DQ finish actually made sense, and it was actually, it was actually related to a storylines. And then afterwards, CM Punk and MJF had a war of words, which that was another incredible promo. But the question now is, when are we going to see this match? Because Revolution is still 2 months away, and you can't have MJF doing this every single week. You can't have MJF ducking CM Punk for too long. So at some point they're going to need they were going to wrestle at some point. And next week MJF has laid down the challenge that CM Punk will face Wardlow. So MJF in all of his feuds, when his back is cornered, he always goes to the old reliable Wardlow. So I think we will get this match sooner than later. Maybe at a special, because they always have they always had this special in February or the end of January. Because I remember last year, that was when Kenta made his AEW debut. One of those specials, Dynamite specials. So yeah, maybe that match will happen then. But right now, I am okay, I guess. But we will come to a point in which we will now wonder, when are we going to get this match? As much as Punk and MJF are great promo guys, people want to see MJF's ass get whooped by CM Punk. And it should happen now. It should happen not later than Revolution. But I think Revolution is a little bit too late already. Maybe it will jump the shark by the time we get to the pay-per-view. So I hope we get that match very soon. Okay, let's go to the let's go to the next one. It was Wardlow. Wardlow defeating a jobber via how many power bombs that was? 5, 6. But here's the thing though with Wardlow. I am getting the same vibes as Batista in 2005. When Batista was still part of Evolution. He was still part of Evolution, but people were starting to get behind him. They were starting to cheer. They were starting to root for Dave Batista. And this is where Wardlow now is. He's getting cheered. When he's all alone out there, he's getting babyface pops. And I feel like it's a matter of time before we get finally Wardlow break away from MJF. Because you can't have Wardlow do the same thing over and over again. It's been 2 years and he's still been doing the same shit. So it's a good thing now that the AEW, they are experimenting with Wardlow as a singles guy. They could test the waters whether or not he can be pushed as a singles guy. And based on the crowd's reactions to him, he can absolutely be a singles guy. He can absolutely be the guy who wrecks shit. He could be their version of Braun Strowman. Because remember Braun when he broke away from the Wyatt family. That time from the brand extension to like Survivor Series of that year, he was so over. Remember how over Braun was? Like, he was defeating some jobbers convincingly, and he was starting to get over. So I feel like that is what AEW is doing here with Wardlow, and I feel like Wardlow will make a good singles guy after breaking away from the Pinnacle and MJF, and I hope we see that very, very soon. So this review is just going to be short. Let's go to the next match. Jade Cargill defeating Ruby Soho to become the inaugural TBS Women's Championship. So congratulations to Jade Cargill. And here's the thing, a lot of people maybe are saying that Jade Cargill is green. Jade Cargill is unfit to be a championship material. But here's the thing though. The AEW Women's Championship is still the championship in the women's division. That's like the world title. And so this is the TBS Championship. This is the mid-card title. This is where the up-and-coming gals, the up-and-coming women, this is what they are working for. So the main players, girls like Shida, Baker, Soho, Statlander, that's their belt, the World Championship. This one are for girls like Cargill, Red Velvet, Sky Blue. Who else is on that roster? Julia Hart. Those girls. This is a mid-card belt. This is a mid-card belt for women. Kind of like how TNT Championship is the secondary championship for the men's division, compared to the AEW World Championship, which is the main title for the men's. So this is how it works. So a lot of people are saying that Jade Cargill should not be the champion for some reason because she isn't like a ring veteran already. But that's the point. That is the point of this title. This will build Jade Cargill up because AEW has been doing such a good job of building Jade Cargill. And this is a stepping stone towards her becoming the main event in a few years. Because she still has a lot to improve. But right now, she is good. She has the looks. She has the charisma. Fans certainly get behind her. So, and everybody loves Jade Cargill. So, winning the TBS Championship, putting it on Jade Cargill is the absolutely right decision. And they pulled the trigger on Jade Cargill winning and being the inaugural women's TBS champion. So we have 2 matches left to review. Wait just a minute. Alright, let's get to the 4th match. It's Malachi Black Black defeating Brian Pillman Jr. Another short match, although we did have a tease at the end of possibly Brody King. Brody King making his AEW debut after Ring of Honor had gone under a few months ago. Brody King has confirmed to sign with AEW, so we expect Brody King to come out anytime soon. We all know Brody King is Malachi Black's tag team partner in PWG as part of the House of Black. We didn't get it today, but I feel like we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it sometime soon. And lastly, we have new tag team champions, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus winning the AEW World Tag Team Championships over the Lucha Brothers in an incredible main event match. Although one caveat to this is Rey Fenix suffering a broken arm after a nasty bump outside of the ring onto a table off of a choke slam from Luchasaurus. So I hope Rey Fenix is fine. That was a very nasty injury, man. I saw that shit, and boy, oh boy, that was nasty. I do not want to see that again. So, and after that match, we got all the tag teams in AEW out, and trying to challenge Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus for those tag team championship belts. Again, I have nothing much to say about this match. This was an incredible match, an incredible beginning to TBS's era in 2022. So overall, this was a very good show. A very good first Dynamite in the TBS era. Kudos to everyone in AEW for delivering another fantastic show. And I guess this is it for my very, very short post AEW review show here on YouTube here today for the January 5th, 2002 edition of AEW Dynamite, the first of the TBS era. So I am going to be back on Saturday, Philippine time, Friday evening for the AEW Rampage review. We have lots of matches going down on Rampage. We got Adam Cole versus Jake Atlas. What else? LAX, Kingston, and Santana and Ortiz versus Garcia and 2.0. Hook with his third match against Solo. And tag team match between Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter going up against Riho and Ruby Soho. So, again, follow me on all my socials. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. Give a bunch some love this time of the year to help this channel. And again, always stay safe. Get your booster shots if you can. And always pray that you will always be safe, and you would always have fantastic days and fantastic nights. So this is Emile Meister, the one and only, saying have a good day, always stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.